Hello, glorious people of YouTube. I'm giving my review, spoiler-free, hopefully, of the new Star Wars The Force Awakens. I watched it yesterday with my friends, and I really liked this one. It was really good. In fact, I kind of think it's better than the original ones. Feel free to hate me for that. Reasons why I think it's better, simply just on, I'm not basing it on characters or story, but just on effects itself. The effects are really good. It mixes CG and practical effects really well. That George Lucas tried redoing with episodes 4, 5, and 6, with adding more CG effects to the practical effects he already did, which it sucked. And episodes 1, 2, 3 was just all CG, and it took away from the enjoyment of the film. So they fixed it in this one. I like that. Thank you, J.J. Abrams. You're the best. And character-wise, they did very well with the characters. I liked them. A couple of them I had no idea who the hell they were for a good majority of the first half. And then it was revealed who they were. I'm like, oh, hey, yay, I know who you are now. You're important. And I'm like, yay! BB-8, the little orange droid, is adorable as hell, and I love him. Whatever. I heard a review saying it was supposed to be a female AI, so it's whatever. Do your thing. If you thought R2-D2 could emote really well, BB-8's got him beat, because BB-8 was the cutest thing ever. And they brought back Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and also Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker! And they brought them all back as their own characters again. I find it hilarious that old Luke Skywalker has the exact same parted hairstyle with, just a little more burnt. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Carrie Fisher looked pretty much exactly the same. Added a couple of wrinkles, but her voice was totally different. She'd aged that much. But she aged very well. I liked it. It made me very happy that she aged so well. And Harrison Ford and Chewbacca, they had the original guy who did Chewbacca as Chewbacca again, so yay! I met him at Comic-Con. It was amazing. And they still had their dynamic. You could definitely tell what Chewbacca was saying to Han every time. It was like, oh, memories, I love it, yay! Music-wise, John Williams was the composer and did the scores once again, as he's done them all. There was no new, super new, epic scores this time that I could tell. At least that caught my attention really well. Nothing compared to the Darth Vader coming into the room Imperial March theme, or that epic battle between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn from Episode 1. Nothing to that extent in the music, but they did pay great homage to the original music and adding it in and changing it to, this newer world. And it worked very well. I liked it. I liked the music. I liked the music in the quiet scenes where there's no dialogue. It was just the music and the scenery. I liked that. It did really well. See, if I go for visuals, the characters, once again, were really good. I liked the villain, this new Sith Lord. I liked him a lot. Before his helmet came off and you found out who he was, because you do find out. I liked him after that too, just not as much, because before then, he was a Sith Lord, apprentice person, whatever he was, with attitude and a temper from hell, and his fuse was shorter than I've ever seen someone have a short fuse. You piss him off and he's destroying things, and it was great. I liked him, and he had an attitude. He spoke with that attitude. He just didn't care. He would just spout what he saw. He would give whatever the hell he wanted to give. He just did his own thing. He didn't care about nobody. When he's revealed and you find out who he is, I found him more kind of like a Episode 2 Anakin Skywalker, a really whiny little bitch. But after a conversation with my friends, going through his, through who he is and his plot, what he plays in the plot, his conflict, I don't seem quite as whiny. Time will tell with the next movie if it gets better than that better. But afterwards, if it works and his conflict is resolved, ish, and it hurts. His conflict resolution hurts a whole awful lot because my baby. Yeah, so he works. I like this new Sith. He's freaking tall as heck, though. He's huge. I mean, here's Han. Here's him. He's tall. It's cool. Oh, let's see. I really like the two main characters that you see, other than like Han and Chewbacca and them, but like the two main characters you see in the trailers, the girl and the black guy. I really like them. I liked their dynamic with each other and with the other characters. They do really well. There's this one character he's not the main character, but he's like a side main character. He's the first person that the black guy meets. He's a pilot guy. I really liked him. Him and Finn, who's the black guy. They work really well together, and I'm like, bros, be bros, and just be happy and be bros. And it was the best. I liked them. And yeah, I greatly encourage people to go see the new Star Wars and give it a shot. If you've read the books, forget it. They're glorified fan fiction. They're not exactly canon, unless George Lucas wrote it himself. Don't consider it canon. So there are things here that will not go inside the books. There are things here that may have like something from the books twisted into it. Just go into it without any foreknowledge of the books. Ignore the books. They don't matter. If you do that, the movie will be fantastic. If you go in there expecting it to be like the books, you're going to be very disappointed, and you'll be in nerd rage. So ignore that, and it'll be fine. And yeah, I greatly recommend the movie, so everyone should go watch it. Yeah.